Hello there.
Dave,
Morning, Ryan.
how you doing, buddy?
Great, thanks.
to
Awesome.
meet ya.
Thanks for coming out. I'm really glad you came.
No worries,
We've been,
man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we've been anticipating this for 2 years. As you know, we spoke on the phone a few times, and actually, the fact that we held off this long now kind of gave me a whole different concept of what we wanted to do here.
Yeah, and this
so-
is the log right here?
Exactly, and
Cool.
as you know, it was always going to be a fisherman type form.
Yep.
But now I want to dedicate it to my wife. Yeah, she was getting discouraged with me not working and fishing all the time, so she said that, I think you should become a fishing guide on the
A
river
good woman.
and actually get paid for what you're doing instead of gratis all the time. So
Wow.
in 1988, I got my guide's license on this river, and we moved here in 1990 and built up what we have here today. And one thing we've done here with pretty well everything that we've taken off the property as far as trees and that we've utilized, because this was forest land. And when we got started here, we fell 2 trees and we actually milled them and built this cabin. So
Really?
we used up every piece of the wood.
That's
and
awesome.
this tree here, as much as we loved it, over the years it's gotten so big that the canopy, we had no sun in here. Of course, as we get older.
You need sun.
Exactly. So we took the tree down, and we wanted to keep the stump and kind of dedicate it to the yard. And I want to dedicate it to my wife, as I said, was such a big inspiration for me. So that's kind of what led us to bringing you here today. And
Well, awesome.
and I've seen a lot of your work, and I realized, I wanted something very special for the project, and I feel that you're the man to do the job.
So never having used a chainsaw, I put together an audition tape for the production company, and I went in, BS'd my way into it, and they cast me as the apprentice. So basically I was hired to be an idiot, and that was my role, and I did it very well because many carvers hated me and many carvers thought I was an idiot. But by the end of the show, we thought we were going to get season 2, and I wanted to not be the butt of all jokes. And so I took all the money I made, I moved home with my parents, and I carved every day. And from that, I actually got good. And then we got canceled. And from that, I realized I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't really want to go back to acting. I loved carving. I loved the idea of creating pieces for people. And I stuck with it. My mentor from the show, he guided me for about 3 years. I turned pro. And then I got cast in another TV series called Carver Kings, which was related to the Timber Kings. And that show kind of catapulted me into a whole new world. But once again, Shaw Media canceled us. And now I just do this. I travel all over the country. I represent Canada competing. And I do commissions like this that are just so amazing and so heartfelt. I mean, to be able to do a piece that is going to have so much meaning, it's pretty emotional, to be honest, because for me, like, I know how much it means to Dave and his family, and I mean, I honestly wouldn't know. It's going to be very tough. I mean, honestly, for me, just looking at the pictures of her and meeting Kim and being able to kind of create a piece that they're going to have for their family for the rest of their lives, and be able to look at and remember the times they've had and growing up here. I mean, it's going to be a tough one. I mean, as I know, but I'm very excited to do it and honored. So let's get this party started.
You see it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh yeah.
Can you pass me that little saw? Hopefully.
What is it, a nail?
I think it's just
Unreal, eh? I never know what the heck.
And way down in there, it's like, how did that get in there?
Yeah,
trying
it's
to grab
close.
it. Yeah, it's close. Isn't that bizarre? Oh yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. That yellow guy.
Grab it.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, I got it. One nail.
I mean, this piece is going to be pretty heartfelt, as I can feel it already. I mean, we really got to capture the essence of your wife and you know, give you something that's going to last for a lifetime, longer than us, because this is a beautiful cedar tree, and it's second growth, right?
Yes, yeah,
Solid as a rock up top.
yeah. Solid as a rock. Yeah.
Cool. And for the pose, have you thought about what kind of pose are we going to be doing it in? How is she going to be standing? Do you want her to be kind of casting? Like, I've never really fly fished before, so you kind of have to guide me through the pose, and
Yeah.
and in doing so, I'll be able to kind of create hopefully exactly what you're looking for. And do you want this to be facing the house? Like, are you going to be casting this way, or are you casting to the river, or is there an idea that you have?
Yeah, we want to have it facing the river, so
Yeah.
it's fishing towards the river. And
Okay.
you know, the basic idea we had with it, of course, is, as I mentioned, is the fishing pose and that. But you know, we also want you know, your artistic work to show out,
Yeah.
kind of your ideas too, as the artist too, right? So that
Well, I think for me, a lot of the times it's kind of creating a moment, right? You want to capture her. For me, it's going to be about capturing her and what she loved to do. And in that excitement of, like, I know for myself, I love fishing, but I'm just good at casting. I'm not good at catching. But when you catch, there's that moment of, like, exhilaration where your body's like taken over. And for me, I think that's something I would want to get in that moment, you
Yeah,
know, like really kind of, as it maybe the fish is hitting, and you pull back with the one hand on a fly, right? And you've got a hand here. I think I saw some pictures.
That's right.
But maybe if we can kind of capture that and get some nice lines and create some force and some movement, and then you've always got something that's like powerful in a sense, but beautiful at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Would you like to do a little bit? I mean, since this log is so big, we could even make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So she's not. I mean, how tall is she?
She's about 5'3",
5'3",
5'2", 5'3".
So maybe we could go 1 point.
A little larger than life.
Larger than life,
yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's
we want to put a real fishing rod in the
and
hand.
keep it in proportion too, as well, with the because of the rod. We're gonna actually we'll use an actual fly rod.
Use an actual fly rod.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited to see it, you know, transform into something amazing, which I know you can do. And you know, we've been anticipating this day for 2 years, and my wife's really excited as well, and she's been looking forward to, you know, spending the week and watching you do it and that. So it's a pretty exciting time for us.